Let me check if the live is going on or not. So, so the live is going on right now. Today I'll be teaching you Java from complete scratch. As they say that teaching is the best way to learn. So I haven't been practicing Java for a long time. I was using JavaScript for most of the time as I was developing some apps and etc. So today I will be what you can say revise my Java knowledge, and let's see how much I can remember. So the this should not. So let me create on basic.java. So first thing any Java developer need to remember that inside a public class, the file name that you are given must be the public class name, otherwise the Java code will not be working. And one thing you have to remember that you must have JDK. You can check JDK minus version, sorry, not here, CMD. Oh, sorry, not JDK, Java minus version. I'm seeing Java. Yes, as you can see that I have Java runtime installed in my computer in order to run the Java code. So not the JDK. So now we have the JDK installed. You can run Java code, and it is already giving me a template. So I'm not gonna write hello world, test 1 2 3. So the Java code is successfully running. And in any programming language, as Java is a OP, what you can say, oriented. Okay, so the basic thing any programming language that you need to learn are the typecast type and variables. So inside a public class, Java has I guess 6 type of data types. So maybe string, integer, boolean, double float, float also there, etc. Oh, also character. I have just got out of JavaScript, so I am confusing a little bit. So in order to declare a variable or type in JavaScript, you have to first write the type, then var name, and then the data. So if we like string, let's say name is common, game, let's say football, and every JavaScript developer suffer from this, not putting a semicolon and getting a error when shifting to JavaScript to anything, not for Python developers. Let's do, in order to print out, there is a shortcut in VS Code, or is sysout, and you can write the variable name and run this. You can see the variable is running. So let me create some more type like integer num equal to 10, let's say boolean string float. Now float equal to full OAT float, let's say, like this. There are also character type it will take a single character like that, and we can print out everything. Every here there is a plus for did I put the character as C? Oh yeah, C. I can also put A. There will be A in here. Can I zoom the terminal a little bit? No, I can't. So this is the type available right now in JavaScript, and there is also array for this. For in order, no, let me go to array a little bit later. Let me first learn about the how can you take input from user. So to take input, you first need to import the scanner. If I write scanner, it will automatically import that from the util. And what we used to do was import java, sorry, small letter, yeah, it already giving me suggestion to, so importing everything that this star code says. And after importing scanner, you name your scanner. Let's say my scanner equal to new scanner, and you have to take that system dot in, that I'm taking it from the user in using a scanner. And there are some method to take user input, like if you say I want to take string value, then you have to, like here I have declared the name as my scanner dot next line for the string. And similarly there are other sorry, why I'm here, oh this shit is autocomplete. And for next int, then next float, next double, etc. For the input part, like if you declare next line, then it can take string in there, next integer for input, next float for float, next double for double, next, oh there is also next boolean for the boolean value. So now let me just list out that enter your name here, and if I say my sorry, let me put it in a variable like string name equal to, let me disable the autocomplete, it is giving me a hard time. Codium code, I do not need your suggestion right now, it's giving me a pain in the ass. So now the autocomplete is disabled. Now I can work smoothly. So I am declaring a type of string, calling the variable name, and putting the scanner and saying it that whatever I put in the next line, take it as a string and store it here. And then I can just, your name is a plus quotation for the variable name. Can I use the comma? I don't know. I can use comma in, no, is not supported in here. In JavaScript it will work. So enter your name here again. So the name is successfully taken as the from the input field, so that user can pass their input here. And let me just copy this again and enter your age, let's say, and for the next integer, and this will be a type of integer s, and lol. So like that you can take input from user and pass it in other place, like storing in a variable. So this part was the basic user input, and now it's time for array. So array basically annotate as this. Here you can set the size of the array, and to declare and put value add-ons, the syntax will be say I have a string array name array, and then there is curly braces and name sheet or whatever it is. So the first thing is the type of the array. Let's say we have an integer type of array, and array name is roll. Let's say roll. So I have declared an array, and the array is type of integer, so I can only store the integer value here. And if I to declare value right here right now, I can do that also by putting a curly braces. So this will be confusing, as in just curly braces are object, and this is a array. So anyone from JavaScript might find it confusing. No worries. In order I can print the array here using a loop, but I haven't talk about loop. So let me just print a random value from the array. Let's say roll of position 3. So the array actually starts at the 0 index and then until it continues. So here the 1 will be 0, 2 will be 1 in a position. Let me just choose some random value, so it might not be that much confusing, as the 0th index position the value is 13, and the first index is 32. As here I am printing 3, so the third index will be 0 1 2 3. 43 should be printed. So if I just print here, it is printing 4. Oh, I haven't saved it. Now it is printed 43. Cool. The array is now working fine, and this array can also be a string array. Let's say names. I can declare values right here. Let's say a, b, Mr. MDC. Similarly, I can what the fuck is that the name in the first position is no, it have to be plus sign. Names of 0th position is the first position. So the name at the first position is there is not a gap. Gap. Let me see. First position is A. Cool. The array is working fine. And now let's talk about the condition and loops. So as well, you know that there are the most famous condition of if. Let me just declare a variable here. Let's say int a equal 10. So in order to test that how the condition works, let's say if a greater than 10, then if a is greater than 10, then we can print out that a is bigger than 10. Otherwise there is a condition else a is not bigger. So if we just print it that a is not bigger, let me do one thing. Let me take it to the right panel position. Right. So yeah, now I don't have to close it and open it again and again. So now it says that a is not bigger as a is greater than 10. No, the condition is false. If we say that a is 130, now a is bigger than 10, and there is another condition that is called else if. Here you can also put a condition like, let me say a equal 130, then a is 130. Just a simple check. If now there will be two checks. First it will check that a is greater than 10, then it will found that if yes, then it will print that, and then it will, let me say 0. So then it will check that if a is equal to 0, if the condition fulfills, then it will go inside this condition and print out that, and if none of the condition is true, then it will print whatever the heck. So now if we give the value of a to 0, then it will go and check that condition, that if a is greater than 10, so this will return as false and it will not execute this line, and then it will check that if a is equal 0, then it will found this true and it will go to this condition and says that the condition saying to print out a is 130, sorry 130 no 130 is 0, and then it will print this and break the condition. It will not go to else. Now if I run, then it will say that a is 0. There is also a shortcut that may be called a ternary operator or shorthand operator to check the condition like this. Let me say a greater than 10, then this out. Let me say this work like this, or I need to a is not bigger. So I guess this that does not work like this, so we need to put in a variable like string check. lol, this work like this. You have to just put in a variable. It does not go direct condition like uh, let me see that if this work inside a this out. Oh yeah, it will work like that. So now if a is greater than 10, a is bigger, not big. Now if I run, not big, so a is 0. This is a conditional operator. It works like this: condition and exclamatory mark. If true, if true, not false. If the condition is true, it will execute this part, otherwise it will execute this part. So this is the condition, and there is also a loop, for loop. So for loop takes 3 values. The for loop, it takes 3 values. In the first part, it will take the base on which we are looping through. Let me say, if I say not let integer I is the initial value, and then we are setting up a condition if I is greater than 10, and then the increment or decrement. So now if I say that integer I equal not this 0, I greater than 10, I plus plus. So what will happen? I will start from 0. It will execute this loop until this condition is not true. Now I is greater than 0, the condition is true, and it will run the whatever inside the for loop, and if the condition becomes false, it will not go in the loop. So now if I print out that the value of I is I, now it will see. Now if I run this code, so the value is started from 0, incremented until it goes to 9, and when the value becomes 10 is greater than 10, it false, so it will not execute that code here. There another loop which is a while loop. While loop only takes one condition. Let me say integer I greater than 10. Now for while loop, let me say you have to have a pre-declared variable. Let's say I greater than 10. Here I have already declared a, so a is not greater than 10, so the condition will fulfill, and we can print the value, then we can give like a plus plus. I don't know how many times it will run. Oh sorry, so the a value is 0, it will increment to this. There is another loop which is do this shit while, oh no, not like that, do while statement. Let me say while a is greater than 10, do a value is so, shit. সরেনতে যা হেনতে this will execute this part first and then it will check for the condition, and we can increment the part here. Now if I run, then this is all same sheet. Now this is all the condition and looping. But the best use of loop is we can iterate an array. Let's say I have an array of numbers like this 1 2 3 4 5 6 whatever, blah blah. Now how can I go through every part of the array? Yeah, using a for loop. Let's for let okay, here is another part of the array, num dot size. Num dot size. Oh, size is in JavaScript and length in is Java. Array num at position I is, let me say, num of I. Now if I run this code, so position 0, why I have this in yeah, the position 1 is 1 2 3 4. The position also working fine.